Hi, Emily. Can you hear me?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I asked if you could hear me, though, but I'm glad you're doing great. And that was my next question anyway. I'm good.
Thank you.
Do you have your notebook?
Let me go get that real quick.
Okay. Is that Sarah Jane and Macy? Do you guys have your notebooks? Awesome. Emily's running and getting hers. We'll get started in a few minutes, see if anyone else is coming. Get your notebook ready. Remember your goals. Okay, I'm gonna ask you about what your goals are again, and then review your notes too, okay, so that you can think about what corrections you're gonna try to apply during what combinations. And also now is a good time to do some stretching or strengthening. You could do crunches, you could do planks, you could do a lunge and stretch your hip flexors out. Put your leg up on your bar and stretch the backs of your legs. Hi, Erin. Do you have your notebook, Erin? Awesome. So we're just waiting for Emily to come back. Perfect, she's here. All right, you guys. So come up to the screen and tell me out loud what your goals are. So Emily, what do you have?
Well, for this week,
Just like the overall ones that we made, but if you have specific ones for this week.
I have another one instead of my turning on point. I also want to balance on point because I'm not so good at that.
Good. All right, so we have arms, turning on point, and balancing on point for you. Good. I'm glad you're thinking about it and going back and making more. Sarah Jane, what do you have?
My goals are to learn how to do fortes and to balance better.
Cool. Macy?
My goals are better turns and better leaps.
Better turns and better leaps. Good. Erin?
Extensions and turns, and then also taking the details out of combinations.
Awesome. Good. Okay, so we're gonna get started and do our plies. So feet in first position. We're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the same combination we've been doing. Demi straighten, grand plie, and cambray forward and up and back. Tendu to second arm down. Demi and straighten, grand plie, and into the bar and away from the bar. Tendu rond de jambe to fourth. Demi, straighten, rise and balance. Circular port de bras. Tendu to fifth. Demi, straighten, grand plie. Reverse the circular port de bras. Tendu back to first, rise and balance. Finish nicely. Any questions about that? All right. Here we go. and into the bar, and up and away. Tendu, rondage fourth. And circular port de bras. Tendu to fifth. And finish nicely. Good. Okay. So I want you to go back to your notebook. Everyone tell me one thing about pliés, one correction from pliés.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So in the combination, wasn't there a releve in it?
There's just one releve in fourth position instead of the grand plié.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Good
what I was
question. Thanks for asking. Okay, so everybody's gonna tell me one thing. Macy, do you have yours?
Yes, don't squat in the grand plie.
Don't squat. Okay, I saw that from literally every one of you, okay? Like, even more than, like, I can even do with myself. Like, your heels were touching your butt. Like, my body doesn't even make that shape. Okay, everybody check your grand plie.
Use your head.
Use your head. Thank you, Erin. That's it, Sarah Jane. Okay, so Sarah Jane's in the clear.
For me
Macy, that's too
personally,
low. Sorry, Emily, what?
I said for me personally, in my second position, I started going on eleve or releve. So
Mhm.
6.
Can you show me again, Macy? It's a little bit better, but you never want your hips to be even level with your knees, okay? They're always above. That's it, Emily. Can you show me too, Erin? Can you show me from the front view? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little, but it's fine. Just don't let it go any lower than that at all, okay? Good. Let's do the other side. And circular port de bras. Make sure your weight is centered between both legs evenly the whole port de bras. And don't cut corners. Always reaching to your longest point. And reverse the circle. Tendu back to first, rise and balance. And open your arms. Finish nicely. Good. Okay. Sarah Jane, I'd like to add one more goal for you. Focusing on not being in your hyperextension, okay? Because you're in there basically every time that you're supposed to have your knees straight, okay? And one of your things is balance. That's something that will really help with your balance. So we're gonna go feet from first. Same thing we did last week, I think. Tendu front, turn everything in, everything out. First, Tendu side, everything in, everything out. First, Tendu back, everything in, out. First, side, everything in, out. Fifth, same thing, everything in, everything out. Fifth, in, out. Fifth, in, out. Fifth, in, out. Fifth. Then Sutanu into fifth, Sutanu into fifth, Sutanu into fifth, Sutanu into fifth. Wrap to Surlakuta Pie, lift Tendu. Wrap to Surlakuta Pie, lift Tendu. Toes away, lift Tendu. Toes away, lift Tendu. Make sure I'm seeing this toes away from everybody, okay? First thing that happens is your toe comes away, okay? You don't get to pick your heel off the floor while your toe is still touching your heel, okay? Because that means your foot's sickled part of the time if you do. And it's okay to use that ankle rotation because you took your weight off of the back foot, okay? All right. So write down any corrections from the last one and everybody look at something for the next one. For this Tendu combination. We did the same thing last week. And I want somebody to share one of their corrections from the combination from last week, from Tendus. Okay, who's got a good one for Tendus? Emily?
Make sure you're rolling through the foot.
Make sure you're rolling through the foot. Good. Highest demi point and then point. Okay. And here we go. Feet in first. Tendu. Turn in. Turn out. And first. Tendu side. Turn in. Turn out to first. Good staying over the ball of your feet, Erin. Now same thing from fifth. Tendu, everything in, everything out to fifth. Tendu side, everything in, everything out to fifth. Don't forget about your second position arm. Sutanu out and squeeze to fifth. Just on flat side. 4, 2, and in 4, 2. Nice and slow, good Macy. And in. And watch that knee over your toe. And wrap to Surlakuta Pie. Lift to Tendu. Close. Wrap to Surlakuta Pie. Lift, Tendu. Close. Don't forget about your arm. And Susu balance. and open and finish nicely. Good. All right, you guys, that was much better this week. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh yeah, so you know how we were talking about with fondues using our hands as cues or something? Because you guys aren't in a studio with a mirror, if you need to like look down at your knee to see if it's over your toe during this combination or something like that, or look at your foot to see if it's tickling, I'm okay with that, okay? For now. All right, other side. Most of you, I can't see your heads anyway. Actually, I can't see anyone's head. Tendu, everything in, everything out, close first. Don't forget about your arms, Sarah Jane. Good. Make sure you're not in your hyperextension, Erin. Better. And to fit. Going through your highest demi point. It's not just a means to get to the next part of the exercise. Your tendu is part of the exercise. Sutanu. Or did you guys do that? Just don't listen to me. And toes away. Again, toes away. And susu balance. Everybody check your pelvic tilt. Make sure your core is supporting your pelvis. And open your arms and finish nicely. So Erin, when you go to the back, anytime you tendu back, you do this thing where you'll be in fifth position and you'll be like aligned okay in your knees. And then when you tendu back, you press back. I don't have hyperextension, so I can't show you very clearly. But you press back, and then when you close, this knee has to go back to its proper position. And then the second you tendu again, whether it's front side or back, you go back into this leg. And then if you close back again, you have to come back where it was, okay? So that knee shouldn't have to do all that work. It should just stay in that position. Don't just give me a thumbs up. This is the new nodding, you guys, I swear. You have to show me. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Do you see how your knee's kind of like unsure of where it's supposed to be? That's going to be like a little tricky to navigate sometimes. So you have to start doing it now so that it knows that position without having to think about it. Okay, so we did both sides, right? All right, we're going to do some days. 5, 6, 7. Let's just do tendus. 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, 3, 4, out, shift, out, fifth, and in, 2, 3, 4, and 4, shift, fifth, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and shift, and fifth, and fifth. Then sterlocuda pie balance, same deal as usual, and then finish nicely. Any questions about that?
Could you redo that?
Yeah, thanks for asking, Emily. I'm going to show on the other side. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Fourth, out, fifth, and fifth. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Second, switch, fifth, and fifth. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Fourth, tendu, fifth, and fifth. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Second switch, fifth, and fifth. Sur le coup de pied, rise up. If you need to take the bar once you're there, you can, and then finish nicely. Any other questions? All right, you guys, so go find your notebook, write down anything from the last combination, and everybody find at least one thing they're gonna work on this combination, okay? And I want somebody to tell me. Sarah Jane, do you have one?
For this one, for me, when rocking back and stuff, not going in my hyperextension.
Good, nice. All right, anybody else want to share something or just keep it to yourself? All right. Here we go. Feet and fifth. And so we're doing these shifty things. So make sure when you shift back, you don't shift back in your heel, okay? You still stay as forward when you shift on your foot. Here we go. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Shift, in, side, and second shift, in, out, in, out. Fourth, tendu, in, side. And sur le coup de pied. Watch your standing leg, Sarah Jane. Yeah, that's it. Whenever you're ready, you can rise up. Make sure you're not backing your shoulders, Erin. Highest demi point. Make sure your foot is really wrapped, Emily. You can slide it up your leg a little bit. And finish nicely. Good. So what I mean by that, Emily, is like if this is my sur le coup de pied when I'm on flat, when I rise up, my heel's kind of in the way, right? So my leg has to come up a little bit higher.
Wait, what was that correction again?
So when you're in your sur le coup de pied, when you're on flat, it can be like kind of low, but then once you rise up, your heel gets in the way. So you have to slide it up a little bit more. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time wrapping it all the way. Can you show me? And then rise up. So see how your toe is touching your heel? Move your whole foot up your leg. Yeah. And make sure it's still wrapped. Yeah, that's a little better. Keep working on that, okay? So just remember it has to be a little bit higher. Okay. Other side, you guys. Do you know the combination or do you want me to go over it again? Should we mark it? Let's mark it, okay? So feet and fifth. Seven, eight, out, in, and fourth, and fourth. Oh wait, I messed it up. Miss Joelle, you don't know the combination. There's 4 tandus before I shift. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 4, shift, 4, shift, in, and 2, 3, 4, second shift, second shift. Don't even mark it in your hyperextension. Think about your corrections as you mark. Yeah. Yeah, it's not just telling yourself what steps go to the music, it's what corrections go to the music too. Okay, is that better, you guys? Okay, here we go, second side. Seven, 8, in, out, fourth, tendu, in, side, inside, 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 second, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Good, Erin, I see you thinking about that. Side, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget about your second position arm, Sarah Jane. Good. And cervical to plie. Watch you're not in your hyperextension, your hips are level, your back isn't swaying, core is supporting you, weight is over the ball of the foot, so there isn't much of a change when you go up. And finish nicely. Good. Okay, so we did both sides, right? We're just gonna do the same thing with dégagé, okay? Nice and simple. Going to fourth, dégagé, fourth, in. Okay. Any questions about that? And then we're gonna do passe. So take a second, write down any corrections that you remember from that one, and look at any corrections from dégagés last week. Or the week before. We're just gonna use the same music so that doesn't throw you off in the name of speed. Okay, here we go, feet in fifth. Seven, 8, in, dégagé, fourth, in, side, second, in, fourth, second, and heel down, and cervical to plie. Oh, in passe this time, sorry. You're in your new hyperextension. And whenever you're ready, you can finish. Good. Yeah. So being in your hyperextension isn't just a leg problem, Erin, because this is what happens is you go back in your hyperextension, then your pelvis arches back, then your back is swayed. So like this is back, so this comes forward, so this comes back, and then you're just like all squiggly, okay? You know how like we talk about your shoulders being back when you balance a lot? That starts from your hyperextension, okay? And then everything else is just trying to counterbalance from there. All right, other side. Seven, eight, fifth, 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 fourth, out, in, side. All right. So we're gonna do round of jumps from fifth, 5, 6, 7, 8, and fondue, run de jambe, and 2, run de jambes, and fondue, run de jambe, and 2, run de jambes, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, fondue, front, straight, inside, passe, lift, other side, and fondue back, rond de jambe, and 2, rond de jambes, fondue back, rond de jambe, and 2, rond de jambes, and 4, rond de jambes, 3, 4, fondue back, straight inside, passe, lift, close fifth, circular port de bras, reverse the circular port de bras, passe, attitude derriere, same balance, rise, extend, pas de bourrée. Okay, so checking to make sure these shoulders are right on top of your hips, and I'm okay with you guys using your hands as cues for this, okay? If you need to feel like, where's my leg? Is my leg behind me? No, it's not. Where are my shoulders? Can I feel them right on top of my hips, okay? I'd rather you do that than come back in the classroom and be like this and not know why, okay? And then same thing for that balance. Once you're here, I don't care. You could stay on flat the whole time. That's fine with me. But if you do releve, I want you to finish on releve without holding on to the bar, okay? Because we use that for attitude turns. We use that for pique attitude, all kinds of things, okay? It's a really important finish to be able to do without the bar. All right, go look at your notes. Write down anything from dégagés from this time and look at anything from rond de jambes last time. Does anybody have anything they want to share for rond de jambe?
For me, the port de bras around, I had to keep my arm in fifth the entire time.
Good, yeah. So where was it? Oh yeah, it was for you that corner where your elbow would lead you going down, right? So it's your torso that leads and the arm just stays in fifth. All right, here we go. Seven, 8, fondue, rond de jambe, and 2 rond de jambes. Fondue, rond de jambe, 2 rond de jambes, and 4 rond de jambes. Fondue front, straight inside, passe, lift, close back. Fondue, rond de jambe, 2 rond de jambes. Fondue, rond de jambe, and 2 rond de jambes. 1, 2, 3, 4, fondue back. Straight inside, passe, lift, close, and circle, down, corner, side on 4, corner 5, back on 6, corner 7, across 8, and corner, back 2, corner 3, side on 4, corner 5, down on 6, corner 7, up 8, and passe, attitude derriere. You can use your hands and move your head in weird positions if you need to make sure your leg is behind you. Make sure your shoulders are above your hips and that you're not in your hyperextension. Okay, that was just bad. And try to finish without the bar. Good. Okay, let's just go straight into the other side. 6, 7, 8, fondue, rond de jambe, 2 rond de jambes. Emily, your hand should not be low enough that I can see it. And close back, fondue, rond de jambe, and 2 rond de jambes, fondue, rond de jambe, and 2 rond de jambes, fondue back. Oh wait, you guys know what you're doing, don't listen to me. Now fondue back, straight inside, passe, lift, and circle. Down on 2, corner, side on 4, corner 5, back on 6, corner 7, across 8, and away from the bar, 2, 3, side bend 4, and don't let your arm get weird, up, and passe, attitude derriere. And extend pas de bourrée. Good. Nice, you guys. Okay, we're gonna do our bar stretch, okay? So same thing as always, leg up on the bar. Squeeze your turn out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax, hang over your leg, stretching parallel with your opposite arm across, pulling your toes. You can drop your head if you need more of a stretch. You can lift your head if it's too much of a stretch. Same thing we always do. Turn out, relax, blah, 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 blah. And then whatever you want to do for 8 counts. You can take your heel in your hand. You can try to lift your leg off the bar. You can just stretch over, okay? Those of you who really wanted to work on extensions and stuff, try to lift your leg, okay? Try to take your heel in your hand, or take your heel in your hand and then let go and hold it if you can. And then same thing in second position. Turn out, relax, blah, 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 blah. Hang over your leg, turn out, relax for 8 counts, and then whatever you want, you can lift your leg, you can take your heel in your hand. And then you got 32 counts for your arabesque. Stretching your arabesque however you want. You can take your shin in your hand, you can put your foot on the wall or the bar or whatever, as long as your parents are okay with it. I'm not responsible for any holes in walls, okay? Any questions? All right, go to your notebook, write down any corrections from Ranjams and anything, look for things from our bar stretch. And if anybody wants to share anything from your bar stretch, you can. That looks like a fancy chair, Macy. Are you sure your parents don't mind you putting your foot on it? Okay. All right, you guys, here we go. Six, 7, 8. Squeeze your turn out and relax. Squeeze your turn out and relax. Squeeze your turn out, relax. And turn out, relax. And reach across with your opposite arm. Flex your foot. Make sure it's parallel. Make sure your hips are square. And up on 8. Turn it out and relax. Turn it out and relax. Make sure your hips are square. Your standing leg is actively turning out the whole time. It doesn't get to relax. And however you want for 8 counts. Good. And second position. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. And stretch over your leg. Try to get a nice stretch in your side as well. And come up 8. Turn it out and relax. Turn it out and relax. And whatever you want for 8 counts. And 32 counts to stretch your arabesque. That was the first 8. You have 3 more. Think about what's going to get you to feel your shoulders being square. What feelings you need to have in your back. That's half of your 8. Think about what muscles need to be stretched. Not just getting your back to crunch. Good, Emily. 6, 7, 8, and hold your arabesque. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Emily and Aaron can put their legs down, and Macy and Sarah Jane. Good. Getting so much better, you guys. Let's go straight to the other side. Six, 7, 8. Turn it out and relax. And hang over your leg, reach around with your opposite arm, try to pull your toes back. Get a stretch on the outside of your knee and come up. out what you need to improve your extension. Is it flexibility? Is it strength? Is it just to find a feeling? And to second position. And hang over your leg. And come up. And whatever you want. And stretch your arabesque for 32 counts. Try to feel your shoulder that is opposite of your leg reaching around to that leg. And a nice twisty feeling in your spine. Try to make as much room in your spine as you can. Stretch your hip flexors if you need to. If you feel the front of your thigh or the front of your hip is too tight for your arabesque, you can do some lunges or pull your knee in. And balance. And Sarah Jane and Macy can put their leg down. And Erin can put her leg down. And Emily can put her leg down. Good. All right, you guys, last thing at the bar. Best thing ever. Fondues. Oh wait, I lied. We're doing frappes also. 5, 6, 7, 8. Fondue. And extend front and fondue. Extend side and fondue. Extend back and fondue. Extend side, and same thing without the bar to the front and fondue and side and fondue and back and fondue and side. Okay, then we're gonna balance in a la sequence. Okay, just like we did last time, I think, where we rise up and then finish nicely. And you're gonna be tempted to go, woo. Just make sure that this standing rotator puts up a good fight. If you twist in a little bit, that's okay for now because you're still discovering it. Any questions? So again, first time around with the bar, second time around, let go of the bar. You don't have to take a scooch away from the bar, okay? Because it's there in case you need it. If it's between wobbling and grabbing the bar, grab the bar, okay? But trying to do it without the bar. And you can use your hands for cues, okay? You can put them on your hip. Remember last week we did this? So everybody do a fondue side. Grab under your thigh here and feel your hand actually lifting your leg to rotate, okay? That's the feeling you need to feel. And don't forget to keep your knees bent. That standing knee straightens with the working knee, okay? You guys get your notebooks, write down anything from the stretch and find something to think about in fondues. I'm out of breath. All those fondues. And do you have one, Erin?
Yeah. You want to make sure that you're straightening your developing leg as well as your standing leg at the same time.
Good. Thanks, Erin. Anybody else have one they want to share? Okay, here we go. It's going to be nice and slow. 6, 7, 8, fondue for 2, out for 2, fondue for 2, and side for 2. I don't care what your hand does. Use it to help you though. As long as it's doing ballet or helping you, it's fine. And without the bar. And Alice, balance just low, okay? Just to dégagé height. Try to feel both of your legs turning out equally. And whenever you're ready, you can finish. Good. Okay. Straight into the other side. I think this one kind of speaks for itself. 6, 7, 8. Fondue for 2. Front for 2. Fondue for 2. And hold on that standing leg. Fondue for 2. For Macy, I think your standing leg's going too fast. And without the bar. And Alice, make sure your heel's forward. Shouldn't see the bottom of your shoe, Macy. Better. Whenever you're ready, you can rise up. Good. And finish nicely. Good. Macy, can you stand somewhere where I could see like a little bit more of your legs so that I can watch you do this fondue? Yeah. And can you fondue? And now straighten any direction. Freeze. I can't see your working leg at all, but I think I'm 90% sure that you're straightening your standing leg before your working leg, okay? This is what I'm seeing is here. If you don't slow the standing leg down, it straightens when this is in attitude, okay? So you have to tell your standing leg, basically hold it in plie until you get to attitude, and then they both straighten at the same time. Much better. And it's more fun that way too, and helps you discover your rotation and your height and everything. Okay, nice. All right, we did both sides, so now we're gonna do frappes. So we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 4 to the front, 4 to the side, 4 to the back, 4 to the side, flick, flack, and open, flick, flack, open, flick, flack, open, flick, flack, open, flick, flack, back, flick, flack, back, flick, flack, back, flick, flack, back. And then we're gonna go passe, attitude, balance, 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 extend, susu, finish. 4 frappes en croix, 4 flick, flacks, front, back, 4 flick, flacks, back, front. Really standard. Any questions? Okay, let's find a good tempo. Let's see if this is good. No. This is gonna be front, 2. if you are if you think that this is like a easy kind of slowish tempo, think about holding the out, in, out, in, out. Try to make it so that like if I blinked, I would miss your in, okay? Try to show off how fast you can possibly be, pushing for more speed every time. Okay, any questions? All right, go to your notebooks, write down any corrections from fondues, and look for any corrections from last week or the week before about frappes. And if anybody wants to share one, they can. Emily?
Well, this is just a simple one. Strike the floor.
Yeah, strike the floor. They're all important, especially if that's something you know you need to work on. And when we strike the floor, it's like we work on in point class where we go through our highest demi point and then strike it. The whole ankle doesn't bend, just the toes. Okay, here we go. It's a fast preparation, so be ready. Tendu in. 2, 3, 4. Side. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Side. 2, 3, 4. Front, back, open. Front, back, open. Front, back, open. Front, back, open. Back, front, open. Back, front, open. Back, front, open. Back, front, open. And passe, attitude front. And arms to fifth. Whenever you're ready, you can rise up and try to finish without the bar. Good. All right, straight into the other side. Tendu in. Front. 2, 3, 4. Side. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Side. 2, 3, 4. Front, back, open. Front, back, open. Front, back, open. Front, back, open. Back, front, open. Back, front, open. Back, front, open. Back, front, open. And passe. Attitude front. And whenever you're ready, make sure your knee's not too bent in, Emily. Still a long position. And extend. Good. Yeah, so any attitude position, like attitude front, side, back, we don't use side very much. But like, especially back and front, make sure it's not 90 degrees, okay? Because we always want like long lines, right? It's like a nice curvy, long, swooshy line. So can you show me that, Emily? Your attitude front, it doesn't have to be on releve or anything. So just a nice long, yeah, that's it, much better. Okay, so we're gonna take a break between bar and center. So stretch, water, bathroom, whatever you need. And you can, Sarah Jane, do you need something?
I go to the bathroom.
And if you have nothing to do, please find a stretch that will help you achieve your goals, and look at your notes. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. All right, and if you have a bar, you can move it, or a chair, whatever. So we're gonna do a little adagio. I don't know if Macy's back yet. Oh, there she is. Perfect. Okay, so feet in fifth position, we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna plie and straighten. Plie and passe. Fondu and second. Fondu and arabesque. Promenade. 6, 7, 8. Fondu, releve, tombe, pas de bourre to fin. So that's plie and straighten. Plie and passe. Fondu, straight inside. Fondu side, straight in arabesque. Promenade. 6, 7, 8. We pivot to a face. Fondu coupe. We go straight to releve. Tombe, pas de bourre. Okay. So walk through it. I want everybody to ask me one question about this.
Is the ball more to the front or to the side?
Good question. The fondue, this part,
Like from coupe out.
the fondue out, that's
Yeah.
in a face. So it's to our front, but we're facing the corner. Okay. And the arms are here. So we were just facing this corner. We pivot to face this corner, hips this way, and then releve with our leg in front of us, but facing the corner. Good question, Erin. Macy, Emily, Sarah Jane?
Could you repeat it again? I
Repeat
didn't
the
look at
combination. Okay, so feet in fifth, we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Demi and straighten. Arms preparatory, arms first. Fondue front, straight inside, fondue side, straighten arabesque. Promenade arabesque, 2, 3 to the corner, 4, fondue 5. Releve et face 6, tombe pas de bourre. And if you can make this fondue, releve, hold, then pas de bourre, all the power to you. Thank you, Emily. Sarah Jane and Macy?
What are the arms for the beginning plies again?
The arms for the beginning? Good question. So they go from preparatory to allongé, just like we do before, and straighten, and then preparatory to first. And then they just go second with our leg and arabesque with our leg. Plie and straighten, just like in our plie combination, plie and passe, and it just mirrors our foot. Macy? Good question, Sarah Jane.
We're starting on the right foot, right?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't know.
Okay.
So I was teaching a class last weekend, and this whole time I was like, everybody's like backwards, right? Everybody's right hand is different. And then this boy was like, no, that's not your left side, it's your right side. And I'm not mirroring you. I'm opposite. I'm like the same. And I don't know anymore, okay? So like if you guys just pick a foot, it's gonna be fine. As long as you get both feet, okay? Just keep that in mind if you start on a different looking foot than everybody else, that you can't watch anybody else, okay? Okay, are we ready? Okay, here we go. So starting in quasi. Seven, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, we're gonna do that one more time, okay? I'm gonna show it again, and I want you guys to pay really close attention to arms and counts, because I saw a lot better accuracy with arms and counts this week than in previous weeks, okay? You guys asked smart questions, and I saw that you were paying attention, but I want us to try to pick out which things we noticed that we got wrong when we did it just now, okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And obviously don't dip your leg in the promenade. I was just gonna kick a wall if I didn't, okay? All right, so we're just gonna do it again, trying to see what we picked up, what we noticed. Here we go. Nice, you guys. That was awesome. Like, you all, like, perfected that. Good work. Okay, we're gonna switch gears to jumps, okay? So that we have plenty of time to work on those weird assemblies that we've been doing. So we're just gonna do feet in first, same thing that we've been doing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie saute, plie straight. Plie saute, plie straight. Plie saute, plie straight. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Focusing on good mechanics, rolling through our feet. Nice squishy plies with our heels down. Let me see if this is a good tempo. Okay, this is okay. I don't like this CD because all the potato.
I have a question. The last song that just played, was that from Thomas the Tank Engine?
I have no idea. It might be.
It sounded like, I'm like, what the heck?
It's called Look What Happened to Mabel or Satin Doll, one of those. I'm not a big Thomas the Tank Engine fan, but my cousin's baby loves it. I'll have to ask him. Okay. Does everyone know the combination? Okay, here we go. Feet in first. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're just gonna do the same thing in fifth today, okay? We're not gonna do our crazy ones like we did last week. Same thing with changement. Here we go. 7, 8. Plie, changement, plie, straighten. Plie, changement. Plie, changement. Plie, changement. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Macy, can you show me your changement? Oh gosh, I don't know if it's your right foot or your left foot, but the one on the side that looks like there's a TV on that side, that foot is not pointing all the way. Yeah, that side. Yeah, that's better. Good. Okay. Oh, did you see it that time? Can you do 2 in a row? Yeah, that was better. It might just be when you're coming back to front. Okay, so we're gonna work on our glissade ensemble thing that we've been working on. So you are going to put a foot front in fifth position. I don't know if I'm mirroring you or going the same way as you, but we're gonna go towards our back foot in glissade. Brush our back foot over. Oh, let's do jeté first. Back foot over and jeté. Then go towards our back foot, glissade, don't change feet. Brush your back foot over and jeté. Then towards our back foot, glissade. Back foot comes front, assemblée. Towards our back foot, glissade. Back foot comes front and assemblée. Now this is the tricky part. We're gonna go towards our front foot. Brush our front foot and jeté, landing coupe front. Then we're gonna go towards our front foot. Front foot comes back and we jeté, land in coupe front. Then we're gonna go towards our front foot. Front foot comes back and assemblées under. Go towards our front foot comes back and assemblées under. You guys, I'm gonna show this to you today. I'm gonna put my computer on the floor so that you can see my feet a little bit clearer, okay? Okay, so we just did assemblée and we're gonna go, we did to the other side too. We're gonna go glissade, brush, land in coupe front. Then glissade towards our front foot, brush, land coupe front. Glissade towards our front foot, don't change feet. Then brush, assemblée back. Glissade towards our front foot, brush, assemblée back. Okay? If you guys ever need to see a combo from closer like that, you can always just ask, okay? Because I know this camera thing is weird. Any questions about this? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna start with a foot front in fifth position. I don't know. Glissade towards our back foot, don't change feet. Brush your back foot out, change feet. Don't change feet, change feet. Don't change feet, change feet. Don't change feet, change feet. Now we're gonna go the same way twice. Don't change feet, change feet. 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 And I recommend marking it, okay? Any questions? Okay. We're gonna do this really slow. Let's mark it all together. Glisse side. Jeté. Glisse side. Jeté. Glisse side. Ensemble. Now go the same way twice. Yeah. So one other thing that I will point out that trips people up is after you glisse side, no matter if you're going forwards or backwards, after you glisse side, you always brush the foot out that's in the direction you're traveling, okay? So when you go to the reverse, don't go glisse side, brush ensemble, because then you're going back and forth, okay? Glisse side and then brush the foot out that's the direction you just traveled in. Okay? Are we ready? I'm sorry, it's painfully slow, but I think this is better for us to get the footwork for now. We'll try it faster after this. All right, here we go. Glisse side, jeté. Glisse side, jeté. Glisse side, brush ensemble. Glisse side, brush ensemble. Now go the same direction twice. Glisse side, jeté. Glisse side, jeté. Glisse side, brush ensemble. Glisse side, brush ensemble. All right, not bad. So I'm gonna say 4 things that people tripped up on, okay? They glisse-sided and changed feet when they weren't supposed to. They ensembled with the wrong foot. They ensembled with the wrong direction. Or they glisse-side. They didn't glisse-side the same way twice when it was time to reverse. I want everybody to tell me at least one of those things that they think they did. And don't just tell me because Miss Joel is looking for this thing for me to say, okay? I want you to go back. You need to do it again in your mind right now to figure it out. Do that. I want you to tell me which one of those things you think you messed up on.
I messed up. Well, I just messed up on the part where we were supposed to go the direction 2 times, and I mixed up my feet there.
Okay, good.
I couldn't do the awesome way.
Yeah.
Or the jet set. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Sarah Jane?
I also didn't know what foot to.
Erin, I think you cut yourself off.
I didn't know what foot to put in front for the jetés and stuff.
For the jetés. Sarah Jane?
The backwards thing.
Backwards thing. Macy?
Also the backwards thing and also the awesome plays.
Okay. Can everybody just, we are all backwards, right? Everybody raise your right hand.
What hand?
Right hand. Okay. So maybe this boy did not have a selfie camera on his whatever he was using, or maybe he was just being a boy and messing up my life. So we're gonna start with our right foot front and go towards, no, we're gonna start with our left foot front and go towards our right, okay? So I'm mirroring you, okay? So everybody has their left foot front going towards the right. Okay, so we glisse side towards our right and our left foot is still in front. Brush our back foot out, jeté over. And we go towards our back foot to the left Brush our left foot out, jeté over. Then we go towards our right again, glissade. You have your left foot front. Brush your back foot out, assemble over. Go towards your left, keep your right foot front. Brush your back foot out, assemble it over. And we're gonna go the same way twice. We're gonna glissade towards our left now. Brush our left foot out, land in coupe front with your right leg up. Then brush this and land in a fifth with your right leg front. Brush your front foot out, land in coupe front. Brush your left foot out, glissade, land with your left foot in front. Brush your left foot, assemble under. So now you have your right foot front. Now go towards your right and your right foot is still in front. Brush your right foot out and land with it under you. And now you have your left foot in front. Okay? Does that clear it up a little bit? Okay, so we're all gonna start with our left foot front going to the right. Okay? You guys know I don't know my right from my left on a good day, let alone with all this. Okay, here we go. Left foot front. Switch feet, Emily. 7, 8. Glissade. Jeté. Glissade. Jeté. Glissade. Ensemble. Glissade. Ensemble. Now go the same way twice. Glissade. Jeté. Glissade. Jeté. Glissade. Ensemble. Glissade. Ensemble. Good, this is getting better, you guys, but I told you, this is my least favorite thing in the whole world, so it's no fun for anybody. Okay, we're gonna work on pirouettes for a little bit, okay? So we're just gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, and pas, say, 2 5th, chasse, 2 4th, pirouette, 2 4th, tendu, 2 5th, and pas, say, 2 5th, chasse, 2 4th, pirouette, 2 4th, tendu, 2 5th. We're just gonna do that twice, okay?
Wait, how did that go again?
So we start with our right foot front. We go passe, close back, chasse forward, land in 4th, pirouette, land in 4th, tendu, close 5th, and passe, close it in back, chasse, 2 4th, pirouette, 2 4th, tendu, 2 5th. Just that. Let me find a nice and slow song. Chasse, 2 4th, pirouette, 2 4th, tendu, 2 5th. Let's mark. Okay. Here we go. Seven, 8. Passe, 5th. Chasse, 4th. Pirouette, 4th. Tendu, 5th. And passe, 4th. more time. Don't listen to me. I said fourth. Passe, fifth. Chasse, fourth. Pirouette, fourth. Tendu, fifth. I won't speak this time. How's that? Here we go. One more time. 7, 8. All right. Nice work, you guys. That's all for today. I just want to tell you guys you were a lot more motivated, I think, mentally today. And I'm really glad that I'm making you guys do all these journal things. I've heard from people at other studios that a lot of students are having a hard time being motivated and staying with their technique. A lot of people are saying like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to keep my dancers like technically proficient in what they were doing before, you know? And I just want to say that I don't see that being a problem with you guys. And you should be really proud of yourselves for that, okay? This is a tough time to be self-motivated, but the people who are self-motivated are going to come out of this a little bit ahead of the game, okay? All right. So nice work today, you guys. I hope you are going to be this awesome next week too, okay? I'll end this meeting and start the point one in a minute or two, okay? Bye. Good work, Sarah Jane. I'll see you next week.